Stephen, it's from this point last year, missing the cut at Muirfield to coming back to Hoylake here and winning and being able to hold this thing. It's an incredible feeling. I felt like my game was just about to take off. I felt like I was really getting back to where I wanted to be, and it couldn't have happened at a better time. It was the first major my mum was at that I won, so to see her off the back of the 18th, and she was crying her eyes out, and I was trying to hold back the tears. I probably shed a few. Great to have my parents here, and great to have a lot of the people that are close to me, and it is emotional. It's been a sort of hard 18 months, but having this thing in my possession has made it all worth it.
Tears from your mum. Your dad will be celebrating with a few of his friends after putting faith in you 10 years ago and put a big bet on to win the Open.
Yeah, I knew about the bet, but all of a sudden it came up this week. So his friends will be happier with that 50 grand than he will. I'm sure he's just happy that I've won this thing. But nice of him to have a bit of faith in me back in the day.
What does it mean to you to be the third golfer from Northern Ireland to win the Open?
Yeah, it's we do all right for a little country. We really do. I played a practice round with Clarkey on Wednesday, and I still have the 20 quid so I think I might do something with that. I'm not sure. It's incredible, and I just hope that the younger generation are seeing what we are doing, and that inspires them to go ahead and try and emulate us.
You're now the third youngest person to win 3 of golf's 4 majors. The other 2, Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. That is illustrious company to be in.
It really is. I never thought that I'd be at this point in my career at the age of 25, 3/4 of the way to the career Grand Slam, and even just to be mentioned in the same sentence as those guys. The 2 most successful players that have ever played this game, and I'm going to be trying my hardest over the next 15 or 20 years to try and get close to them.
Well, no massive, though, I have to tell you, and the people here at the club are still recovering today. People right around the town of Hollywood are still recovering today. Why? Not because there was a wild party here last night, but because people's nerves are wrecked. However much they love Rory McIlroy, he can be pretty hard to watch at times, and yesterday was no exception. It was a real roller coaster Rory round. I was here to watch it with his friends and family and all of the fans. I should warn you, my report does contain some flash photography. There was huge expectation at Hollywood Golf Club, and then a touch of trepidation, but in the end it was all jubilation. Many of those celebrating have known Rory McIlroy since he first picked up a club. And some members were so sure he'd win the Open this year, they put a bet on it.
He's just a normal lad at 25, so we're very proud of him. Very, very proud of him. And we knew he'd do it.
And you remember him dreaming about winning the Open?
I do, yes, from 2, 3 years of age. And the mixed lounge in there, hitting the plastic club with a plastic ball and hitting it from there into the restaurant, so yeah, we knew he was a special talent. He has it, he's all the skills in the world as a golfer, and we're very, very proud of him for Hollywood Golf Club.
And you put your money where your mouth is, you had a wee bet on him?
I did indeed, Mark, yes, but I'm not going to say how much, but it'll get me a holiday.
Oh, I've got lots of early memories of Rory. I've got my best memory was I'm probably the only caddy he's ever sacked. Many years ago when I was Belfast and District Cup captain, and I brought a 5-iron up onto the tee at down Patrick and he wanted a driver, and we had a bit of a standoff, but I'm the only caddy he's sacked.
He's never been afraid to take tough decisions, especially during the past 18 months. First he changed his golf clubs, then he changed his management team, and most recently he changed his wedding plans. Suddenly questions were being asked about the young superstar and whether it was all just getting too much for him. Here he was only 2 months ago.
There's no good time to sort of end a relationship, I guess. And
he seemed almost lost for words, but since then he's done his talking on the golf course.
Like that. Just like that.
Rory's fans never doubted him. Here in Hollywood, they celebrated his Open win in style. And the club is already planning for the future, with more young golfers practicing hard.